start this drive.
26-yard line.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the 1st down.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he is on the chalk, stepping out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. That's a loss of 3 on the play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
15! Let's go, Artie!
Third and long for Mahomes. He'll try to run for it. Thought that one might have had a chance for a second there, but not to be. It's a pickup of 8, and it brings up 4th down.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
57, colors.
They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the Chiefs' 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now the former Russian champ. It's Kareem Hunt. Open space inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chiefs.
You know, it's funny, Mike, I think in conditions like this, when you play games in these elements, everyone assumes it puts a lot of pressure on the offense, and it's actually the contrary. The offense knows where they're going. They can collect their feet, they can collect their weight, but it's the defense that is more of a reactive state, and those are the guys that have a hard time keeping their footing. You see them slipping and falling, so early offensive success doesn't really surprise me, and now they have the ability to play from a lead.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Shaheed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On play action, here's Darnold. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
First down.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Throwing, Darnold. Open man is Jake Bobo. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter as they've got it with a first down coming up. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Darnold to throw on first down. This one complete to Bobo. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker. Second and a yard. They'll run here with Walker. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at 3rd down.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
Gain on the play. That's good for a Seahawks. First and goal.
Here's Walker. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Off the bootleg. Here's Darnold. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 6.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. A give here to Pacheco. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as the tackle is made at the 23-yard line.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
And in motion is Brown.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this inside the 30. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Now Butker to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs move out on top. 14-0.
14. Seahawks, nothing.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. It's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it'll be second down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number one. On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
That is caught downfield by Kupp. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's good.
And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18. Darnold to the air once more. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard
The
line.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
At the 28-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Pistol snap back to Darnold. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.